Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. So back in a little bit later in November, just checking my bees, or my honey here, 271 liters, so not ready to move yet. So decided to pop back in. It's obviously now daytime, which is great, but I was actually in the middle of getting one of the earlier videos together. I've been editing the liming video, so you can kind of get an idea, if you care, about the perspective of how things work and how far I'm delayed sometimes between doing things. And yeah, it was the point I was starting to talk about what the other folks were doing, and I realized I had said, hey, if I have time, I'm going to go check out what the neighbors have got. You know, you guys clearly know what I've got. I've got a pile of equipment sitting out here waiting for tomorrow when I can finally do something. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to be a nosy neighbor. So yeah, I'm hoping in most cases I'm going to be able to jump around from one place to another. So I could here. So we're over here on Seirs Farm. This is up by field 21. So it looks like he's got a pressure washer. Looks like he's put in some fuel. It's probably not telling me, no. Yeah, I'm just pointing to the field. Since I can't interact with it, it's not giving me any information. He's got a silo complex. Now let me take a peek at this. I don't know if I'm going to use this one, because this is pretty big. It'd be a lot of clearing to fit it in there, but I'll have to see. And then it looks like he's got a shed over here. So yeah, he's definitely setting up his yard along the edge of field 21 by the road. I'm gonna have bad news for him though, because I think, well, he's violated the easement, and I don't think that rule has changed. So I may have to let him know and see what he can do. I think here he's okay. Although, wow, it's close. So if we go ahead and put our measuring up, yeah, he's okay here because he's got to be 5 meters away. So that's good. But clearly, this is not 5 meters away from the road, because it's right on the road. And in fact, it ended up, looks like, causing a little problem on the road. I don't know that that was his intent, but clearly there was a little bit of terraforming here that happened on the road. So, and I know he's trying to fit it in with his field, and this is the challenge, and this is kind of why I looked at what I did. So he's not going to be happy with me, but you know, doing my duty as the server sponsor and mayor, yeah, I'm going to have to let him know that he's unfortunately probably got an issue there. You know, I think here it's honestly, wow, similar. He's just really not got a lot of space to work with. So I'll let him have the discussion with the folks, but I'm thinking he may have to move some things around. So the next visit I'm making is down here near 22. So just so you know, I'm down here, where before I was up here. This is Ginger working down here. Let's see, is he putting down wheat? No. Is he putting down anything? I just may not have the field. So anyway, this is Ginger working down here. He doesn't have anything to look at because he's just got a piece of equipment. So we won't see him there. But Seirs has got some stuff going on. It looks like augers to load some silos. Yeah, that'll be interesting if that's what we've got to do for the supply silos, and it may be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see what he's got. Yeah, it won't let me interact with those points. I'm not surprised, because I'm not sure that we set each other up as contractors. So I can't take a look, but he's got a few silos here. So what, 5 little ones. So it's possible, like one's, I think that's a liquid silo. And then these are other items. So this may be where he's got his lime and so forth. Now this, I think, might be the silo setup I'm going to look at. You can see it's a little more compact, and I don't think it's substantially smaller in what it can do. This is, I think, his repair point, and then he's got a power washer and so forth. So yeah, again, now that I'm kind of the police here, which is my job, yeah, he's 5 meters away, so he may have used measure appropriately, as we should. It's just, you know, the unfortunate point is sometimes folks don't know, and but the FSN rules make it pretty clear it doesn't really matter if we don't know. You got to remove it if it's too close. So yeah, he's good in all points, but people trying to squeeze things in where they need to squeeze them in is always a challenge, and he's clearly, you know, had to suck up part of his field to do this anyway, and this is, you know, might be what Swede's going to need to make a decision on and look at and do. So yeah, Seirs basically didn't have any place to put his equipment. He's just parking it around, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of whether people want to put things away or not. But yeah, looks like he's got himself some John Deere tractors, trailer, sprayer, roller. Yeah, I think this is the roller that I've got. You know, he's already gone ahead and gotten himself a tanker to go with his truck. I'm not there yet. He's got a lowboy for moving some stuff around. Once again, if he's bringing equipment from the shop, he's a ways away, and that lets him basically then put equipment up onto a trailer and bring it over here with the truck. So that's the setup we've got for Seirs. Not bad. You know, a good start. Again, I'm probably, as I said, going to repeat this at some point as people grow out. Maybe we'll have multiple nosy neighbor videos. We'll see. And last, we're over here on Fire's setup. So he's not really, I mean, he's near a road, but he's clearly far enough away. There's no need to measure here. There's plenty of space. Put up a couple sheds here. He's already got them full, so he's got a lot of stuff, but he's gone ahead. He's already bought himself his harvester. He's got his trucks. He's got a tractor. So, yeah, pretty good setup here. Got everything he needs. Got himself some room to maneuver. Similar silo setup to what Seirs has, and again, likely the one I'll use as well. And this is his repair location. But he's paved over certain pieces. Now there's canola growing here, so I'm guessing he had to go into his field some too to go ahead and do some things. It's got a little road here. I don't know if it was a road or just part of the field that was there, the river that ended, and then comes up to his location. So yeah, I'm not sure how this looks on the real map before there's stuff placed, but that's what he's got. And then he's got a road there. Yeah, just looking. So 31, yeah, basically has, so he may have actually added, now that I think about that, he may have added that little hunk of field to expand his arable land a little bit. So pretty nice. You know, and then it's just the question as other things come up for auction, does he start expanding? He's certainly got options. You know, if everybody keeps their home around, and once again, like once they start building stuff, I'm pretty sure their intent is this is where they're going to live. You know, the challenge here is going to be our Ginger and Fire going to be looking for the same fields to expand into. And once again, you know, we've got to keep in mind, you know, this is, sorry, it's not popping up right away, 150 acres, this is 121. You know, that's 122. The thing that's a little more difficult, I can't easily hop down here, because what I don't know is this all forested? I'm imagining it is. And so buying that and then trying to expand your fields here would theoretically be possible depending on what the terrain is, but I don't know what that is. Alright, so I'm a bit of a wild and crazy guy, so I've gone ahead. I decided it's a nice morning. It's a brisk fall day. I needed to jog anyway, get some of my exercise in, so I ran down here from Seirs Farm, which was a ways. Took me a little while, but been chatting with Ginger. He's out there working his field. But yeah, so if he expands over here, as I said, you know, he could go ahead and do things, but there's obviously a forest here. So this is not as simple. Now the good thing is just, you know, if I'm thinking it through for myself, if I was him, you know, the trees aren't packed together. So, you know, you could do it relatively efficiently, but I think just the reality of the scope and size of this thing, I mean, I'm in the running mode, I'm not just walking, so, you know, we're covering a good amount of ground, and while it's, you know, 2, 3 trees here, I mean, by the time you go all the way, you know, but even if you do this center part, I mean, you're still probably talking 50 to 100 trees easy to really clear this out and make it something you could use. Because really it's this way to get to the other field, not the way that looked pretty clear. So you can see where we are on the map and how far we need to go, and I don't even know if all the trees are rendered all the way out. Like, is that trunk the last one? It actually is. Well, sort of. There's just not one right in front of it. But, you know, you'd then be able to go ahead and link these up or get them really close to each other. So, an interesting view for sure. Because, yeah, right now it looks like there's some road here that takes it there. But it could definitely be done, but you can see where I'm at. And again, 36 is a different field. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the Nosy Neighbor episode. Just wanted to take a look. And so again, we've got 3 farms set up. One of them may have a little bit of issues, but hopefully it won't be too painful. And hopefully you've enjoyed this view of how different people look at different things to set up their farms and how they're going about doing that. So I'll see you next time.